Hello everyone, and welcome to what should be, hopefully, a fun little mini-series. But anyway, what I'm going to do in this little video is take you through, I don't want to call it a small service of a train, but I do want to take you through, like, one of the routes. I had to do this video. It's ridiculous, I had to do this. But yeah, we will be talking through a few things in this video as well. And yes, you may notice a few things on screen right now. And yeah, it's great. Anyway, we're gonna start doing this route. And we will talk through a few things as well. And yes, this is pretty weird, but yeah. We are going to start right now, and I will see you in the game, and where we will talk about a few things. We should actually go through about what we're actually going to do first, though. We are going to do a circle service. It is the Fife Circle. Train Sim 2021 came out on Wednesday. Was that the 17th? Last week, the 17th. But we are going to try this today. Two Class 6 dates are leased by ScotRail from another company to run a few services on the Fife Circle. You'll be driving 68006, whatever that is, on an anti-clockwise run around the Fife Circle. So, normally, when they redo, like they rename the Train Sim for the next year, Train Sim 2019, 2020, now 2021, every September they do it usually. They usually bring out free, the number 3, new stuff. So we are going to try this one, the Fife Circle line. So they usually bring out a American route, a German route usually, a European somewhere, but it's usually German. And then they also usually bring out a UK route because they're based in Maidstone in not Essex, Kent. So yeah, they decided this year to do the Fife Circle line. God knows why, because nobody likes it. But they did the Fife. Nah, I'm joking. Everybody. It's quite a popular route actually. It's like quite popular on Steam. What you call it? Steam. What's the website called? Steam Database or something. But yeah, we're going to do this one. I've done a lot of these, like quite, because this is my local line. Funnily enough, they actually did my local line this year. I think last year they did somewhere in London. The year before that, they did somewhere in Manchester to Birmingham or something like that. And the year before that, I can't even remember. But yes, we are going to do this one today. This is actually the first one of, I've said that a lot, but this is actually the first one of, like 8 that you could do on this. So yeah, I've done number 5. It's basically a short autumn run. And then unforeseen problems. We could do that in another video, but we'll talk about that as we go through the circle line. Yes, so 2 Class 6 dates are leased by ScotRail, which we've already read. And then we'll do part 2. This is 150 minutes, and we will be doing all of them as a mini-series if you're in the Discord server, which I'm not posted to in a long time. If you're in the Discord server, then you would know that we were going to do this today. Not today because I didn't post the date, but I wasn't advertising the date that this goes up anyway. But yeah, enough nattering, because this is what I do a lot. I natter a lot for some bizarre reason. But yeah, we are going to do part 1 of the circle service, 70 minutes. This will be split up into 4 or 5 videos, probably 4. Like 2 videos for this one and 2 videos for this one. So the second part will be slightly longer in episodes. But yeah, we're going to start today, and we've got some big, well not really big, but some big changes since I've done a last video. But yeah, we will start this, and I will see you in the game. Okay, so first things first. I never did that before. I never did that whole cutaway thing and then back to the game, in the game straight away. I would always sit in the main menu and it loaded within about 10 seconds compared to 4 minutes what it usually did about this time last month. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Good morning, driver. You'll be driving this modern locomotive today round the Fife Circle starting at Edinburgh. You will head to Glenrothes with Fortin via Kirkcaldy. Right. Bloody hell, that is loud. But yeah, This train is one of the weirdest trains, because it just... you have to release it. And then you can let it go. And yes, we should probably open the doors. Oh dear, I didn't mean that. And let them on. Annoyingly, there's no sound for them opening the doors, which is kind of sad. Normally they have like a beeping sound, but it's just one of those new trains, I guess. Yeah, so I decided to play this because they put Fife Circle Line in, what you call it, in Train Sim 2021. I can't speak, not done this for a while, but yeah. Yeah, so I decided to give this a go again. Not done this in a while. Please do not expect the scenery to be amazing. I've got this on ultra settings, like the highest settings that I could possibly get. I'm playing this on 1080 at 60. Recording this 1080 at 60, sorry, I'm not playing it 1080 at 60. This game cannot even get anywhere near 60 FPS. But yeah. Unless you're in a tunnel or something, that's the only time it can ever get 1080 at 60. First change is a big one, as there is a new PC in town. Oh my god. A new PC after 4 years, a new PC is here. But yeah, this is great, that I can play like games and pretty much, let's get this going. Turn it off. It's just warning me that that I've put it in forward so that I don't die and go straight forwards like as far as possible. I'll try and look out for the speed limits. I've done a little bit of practice in this train before this video, so hopefully it'll all go well. And hopefully we won't have any hiccups along the way, and I'll try and save it like once every 2 stations or so. But yeah, if we have a look at our route, we are going Haymarket. This part, there's 2 parts to this scenario as we saw in the main menu, but we will finish at about 20 to 8. It's currently 6:35, so it's going to be split into like 30-35 minute videos-ish. But we're going to try and keep to a schedule, because after Haymarket in South Gyle, we've got to be there at 6:45, so I wouldn't say, well, it's probably quite a tight schedule. And yes, this game was made, like the graphics engine was made in 2009, or it was brought out in 2009. I mean, this graphics engine is 11 years old, and they're still adding scenarios to it. It's just crazy. Although, they are adding, they have got 2 new games. They've got Train Sim 2021, which is this one, which is the engine that they've used for, well, technically 12 years if you count 2009 to 2021, but technically it's 11 years because it's 2020, the horrible year it's been. And then you've got Train Sim World 2020, which is the game they brought out back in April time. And then you've got Train Sim World 2, which what they brought out last month. So you got Train Sim 2021, Train Sim World 2020, and Train Sim World 2. I mean, like, what? It's just another way of Dovetail, like, grabbing money off people. It's just insane. Jeez, that is spooky. Being in this carriage. God, that's creepy as anything. God, the game is struggling. I mean, this game is like... the graphics engine's that old that, like, it doesn't even take anywhere near as advantage as new PCs. Like, I can show you what I'm hitting on CPU. Well, I can't really show you, but I'll just say 29% CPU, 48% memory, and around about 50% GPU. Oh my god. What an absolute tip. We will restart. Okay, so yeah, that went pretty wrong because I wasn't paying attention, but it gives a chance to more talk. Open the doors again. I would have cut it away and then done it where we're back into the bit that I was already at, but it gives us more of a chance to talk when we're just sitting here as well. So yeah, as mentioned, I got a new PC, and yes, games are able to run pretty smoothly, apart from this game, which the game is poorly optimized. But yeah. I might give Train Sim World 2 a go. I'm not sure though. If it's something you want to see, then please like and comment. I should probably do this whole release thing now before I forget. The problem with this train is, if you know trains very well, then this hold is always there. You're always on hold. You have to hold it on apply and release. But if you apply it, you can't build speed back up again. So if you put your brakes on, you can't build up speed again until you stop, which kind of sucks. I don't understand why it has to be like that. Surely with new trains, they would think, let's put something better in place. No, they went the opposite direction. But it depends how you see it. Okay, so we will try and figure out what I need to do, and we will start heading again. We'll try and get it right this time. I'll try and not natter too much, but that's the whole point of this video. We've not done a video in like 4 or 5 months properly. Proper gaming video. Beginning of the year, I think. And there's a lot happened since then. Another big change, well, not really a big change, but you may notice at the bottom right, me, webcam, I'm always been sitting here. That has changed. You can notice the change. There's a lot of blur behind it. I'm using the new Nvidia app. The new Nvidia app. The new broadcast app that they brought out with their new Ryzen CPU, not Ryzen CPUs, their new Nvidia RTX CPUs. That is insane. The RTX CPU. Like, God. Like, they half the price of the old CPU and double the performance of the new one. I'm sure if you read Ryzen's, Ryzen... Why do I keep mentioning Ryzen? That's AMD. If you've read Nvidia's RTX announcement, then yeah. And yes, you can add a blur to the back of your webcam on Nvidia's new broadcast app. I've noticed it does lag a little bit though. It's probably more like 25 FPS than than like 60 FPS what I'm recording at. But yeah, it should be fine. Takes a bit of getting used to. Yeah, so last time I was going down here and I overshot the speed limit. I not really overshot the speed limit, but I did go over the speed limit. So I need to make sure that this bit here, I don't know the hotkey for it, that's why I'm actually using my mouse to drag it. But yeah, I need to remember that this bit here is, I can only brake this when I'm stopping at a station, otherwise I won't be able to build up speed again unless I stop. It's so bizarre though, just sitting here with these dark people. That's good. Sitting one side of the chair and the other side of the chair, that's how we do it in this year. Yeah, the train detail is great, but this game is that old that it just like it just can't handle like frame rates. It can't bring it up to 60 for some reason. Okay, I should probably apply some of this. Nice detail on the station though. If we overshot it a little bit, it's alright at the front local because it's not a passenger carriage. Okay, we will put that there, and we'll put that in neutral, and we will hold that, and we will open the doors. You can tell I've had a little bit of practice. There was no way in hell I would ever be able to do this. Try and release that. Cool. I mean, everything's great. The trains are great, the stations are great, the passengers are meh. But the detail on the places are not amazing. I mean, they probably did the best they probably could for their engine, but yeah. Okay, so next stop is South Gyle in 3.3 miles. We need to be there at 6:45. This is the time we need to be due there, and this is the time that it's ETA and all that. So we're 3 minutes early. Oh no, we're actually 4 minutes early. It just changed. So yeah, this is just like a small mini-series, like this 4 episodes to like sort of update you on what's happening with the channel. I don't know yet, honestly I don't. Like I said back in May when I did that GeoGuessr video, I honestly don't know. But I do plan to change it a little bit, like try and make my videos more, I don't know, more, not professional, but it's a little bit more, like, I don't want to have videos where I'm just sitting chatting for no reason. Like I did something like over 100 trucking videos where I just chatted and chatted and chatted for about nothing basically. Yeah, and then it got really tedious and it got really like, why am I doing this sort of thing. But games like this, you can admire the scenery, you can sort of chat, like, I won't be at a point where I'm going back to like sort of like 4 videos a week sort of thing. It'll probably be more like every now and again, like maybe 5 or 6 a month sort of thing. And I like this sort of stripped run where I'm doing like 4 videos over a weekend sort of thing, or Monday to Thursday or sort of thing. That's the sort of thing I like. I think I like. I don't like doing those sort of like daily videos. Like that's just like crazy. And yes, if you're seeing drop frames, that's the game, and I can see everything that you can see in the game. I can see. Okay, I'm gonna start slowing down because this is ridiculous. The amount of time this takes to stop. I was gonna say it's like a stopping distance of a train, but it kind of is. Oh, dude, come on. Seriously, slow down, please. Don't make me go into emergency brake. I'm gonna lose some points here. I am gonna lose some points here. I am losing points like no tomorrow. Ah. Oh well. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Why are you going back up to like 70? Thank you. Okay, I'm at 47. I'm gonna actually have to start slowing down properly anyway. So I should have just applied stuff. I'm just gonna slowly let it go in. I'm gonna have to start slowing down. Otherwise, I'm gonna start overshooting the platform at South Gyle. Bring that up a little bit, so I'm not slowing down quite fast. I am gonna start slowing down. So the problem with this train is you can't quite get it right. It's just like you need to when you push this button, you get like, see how this air pressure's like back up again. You're committed. You can't do anything about it. You just need to slowly, gradually do this, and you can't deal with the brakes. And see, look at this. This is the impact of it. Half the train's not on the platform. It's like sitting under the tunnel, which is great. Okay, I've got time here anyway, so I will put that on idle. Put that on hold. Is that stopped? I swear it looked like that was moving. Okay, well, we've got 3.5 minutes sitting here. Don't know what the heck we're going to do, because there's hardly anything in South Gyle. Yeah, you can tell this is not real. Like, this roundabout, like, it's just doesn't even look real. It looks like a Google Map pinpoint. I mean, I'm sure like the car park, the station, everything like that is pretty realistic. To be honest, they're not going to go like for the full realism in terms of like surrounding areas. They're probably just going to go for the stations and the trains and the tracks, make sure it's realistic as possible. And it is as realistic as possible. Like, the station is accurately placed. But yeah, I might do more of these videos, these train sim videos. Like, Train Sim World 2's out, but it's, I mean, I don't know if I want to try and promote it on my channel because it's £25 for the game. It's just like, is this really worth the money? It's like Dovetail always trying to get people out of money. That's the thing, like, Dovetail always trying, like, every time. It's just basically like a new DLC. It's exactly what the game's like. And now that people have got more time in their hands, considering we're in lockdown again, sort of, that's our market getting helped, pretty much. Yeah, this is a bit I hate in Train Sim when you're just sitting here doing nothing. But it kind of gives it a bit of a leeway if you ever, what you call it? See, I've not done this for that long, I just forget. It gives it a little bit leeway if you start to, like, be late. But to be honest, you can't really be late in the first two stops. Like, maybe further up here, but I don't see it yet. Actually, something we should really do is release this. I keep forgetting it needs to be on 1 so I can release. Oh, no, I don't. It doesn't actually matter, it's just random. Oh yeah, and this, I got a new headset as well, which is pretty nice. It's a lot comfier as well. My old ones were definitely falling apart. Come on, bro, shut the doors. It's getting a bit chilly in here. 6:45 AM. What time do we need to be at the next station for? 6:51. Okay. I'm not quite sure how far it is away though. I can press F6, I think. What the heck? Edinburgh to Glenrothes, Scotland. Where is... Yeah. If you press F6 you can get the, like the labels. And if you press tab... It's tab? Or this. Not that. This. Yeah, you can see, your route, basically. Or the map. And it goes, like, round the circle, basically. Which, the second part... The first part we'll be doing round to, like, there. Second part we'll be doing that way. Back that way. But yeah. Don't know if I'll leave those labels on. It's kind of... It's useful, but it's not useful when it's just like pointing massive arrows at where you're going, kind of thing. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I mean, he's closed the doors quite late. He's not even closed the doors yet. That's still waiting. Timeliness bonus 91. Okay, so we will try to figure out what I'm doing again. Do that, and we will start heading. I think I will stop the video around about Aberdour, so in about 20 minutes time. Bring that over a bit. So yeah, you can tell, I'm just going to turn that off. You can tell I practiced on this train because I kind of like got used to it. The other ones, like the class 170, I think it is. The other ones is slightly, well, I wouldn't say slightly, it's a lot easier to handle. It's just really forward and backwards. It's mainly just these two. Like the gear and then the accelerator. This time we've got a gear, an accelerator and a brake. Yeah, we need to pay attention to the signals and we need to pay attention to the speed limits as well. Otherwise we will get points reduced. Hopefully we'll be able to get a gold. I think it's 800 or 900 or more for a gold, can't remember. I believe this is one of the newer stations. Well, say one of the newer, it is the newer station. It's Edinburgh Gateway, I think. If you take another scenario, one of the other scenarios, like the short autumn run, which I've already done, then I think you actually do go to that station. But yeah, we're basically stopping at every stop. It's like a regular commuter train. Like that one back there was like the only stop that we didn't stop at. Whereas now we are doing every single stop. Okay, I see a speed drop to 75, so I'm just going to back it off here and try and not do Edinburgh Airport. Yeah, I'll just back it off a bit and try and not like overdo it. Because we know what happened last time when it dropped to 75. I mean, I'd rather be like a couple of, like 30 seconds late than go over the speed by like 5 miles per hour. So you just gradually bring that down a little bit. And you need to watch the gradients as well, see how this is going up. You can probably just put that back because you know that that's going to go up in a gradient. If it's going downhill, then you're probably going to have to put in a lot more speed. See, now that we're in an open countryside in the middle of nowhere, we're or Edinburgh Airport, airports tend to be in the middle of nowhere, then we can just we get 60 FPS pretty much. See, there's the 75 change there. Wow, that came in earlier than it said there. Wow, nice one, dovetail. So yeah, I'll probably try, I don't know if I'll make a video on it, but I'll probably try Train Sim World 2 soon. I just saw coronavirus breaking news. What a surprise. Every single day is coronavirus breaking news. Households more than, what is it? Households more than, is it 2 households? In Scotland it's 2 households, 6 people. Which, to be honest, I mean, how often are you seeing 2 households or less meeting during this pandemic? Not that much. Okay, I should probably start bringing the speed down a little bit. Yeah, I was in the city the other day, and one of the cities near me the other day, and yeah, it just, nobody social distance. It's really terrible. Like it's laughable basically the way they treat the whole pandemic. It's not laughable in the way that there's people dying, but it's laughable that they think that that's how they think of the restrictions. Come on, slow down. Oh my god, don't put on emergency brake, you absolute stupid game. Oh my god, why are you putting it on emergency brake, you absolute stupid game? Oh my god, well this is going well. To be honest, let's be honest, I probably wouldn't have stopped anyway. Yeah, I need to be like really careful. Like we're only on 100 points right now. This went better in rehearsal. Or practice. Well, you need to walk back down. It's fine. Don't worry, hand sanitizer on the way. You can still push past people, because people do that anyway. Okay, we need to be like really careful in terms of like stopping. Like I need to like know that if I'm going 80 miles per hour, I need to stop within like a mile. Like start planning. Like bring the accelerator down and then 0.7, 0.6 out. Bring this on to apply and not emergency. To be honest, if you brought that onto emergency brake in real life, is anybody gonna care? Like, are you gonna lose money? Are you gonna lose part of your salary? No, because nobody's gonna know. It's a brake. Okay, thank God that's gone. Okay. I just realised it's not on hold. It should have been the other way round, and I thought it wasn't. Ugh. So that needs to come all the way back up. And then that needs to go. So we're going to be late. It's alright, we're still alright, we're still a minute early. Oh, the fourth rail bridge. And they've actually added the new bridge in there as well. Yeah, you can see the anti-aliasing on here is terrible as well. Like, it's pretty bad. Okay, so there's speed limit of 50 over here, over the bridge, which is not really surprising considering it's like 150 years old or something. But yeah. This is great architecture though, like, the way this is built. Like, it's just a fabulous piece of Scottish scenery. Can't say the same about the flickering textures in the distance, but you know. But yeah, what a view. That's brilliant. Yeah, the HUD I like to keep like this, so I can see full information, and plus I don't really need to see the cab anyway, so it's not that annoying. Yeah, there's the other two bridges. I think they actually went back and did the new bridge, because in 2017 I did this, Dundee to Edinburgh, and they didn't have the Queensferry crossing in here, they only had the fourth bridge and the rail bridge. But yeah, Train Sim World 2 will probably come in October if it does come at some point. Okay, I need to start thinking about slowing down, because we are on a gradient of downhill. And this can go downhill very fast. Pun not intended. God, the frames though, like by the way, if you don't know, well, you probably won't, but I'm using a Ryzen 7 CPU and a RTX 2060 and an SSD. Well, this game doesn't have SSD because it doesn't need it, it's crap, but you know. This train is slow when it wants to be. Like, it feels really slow at times. Oh hey! You enjoying the bridge crossing, yeah? See, the thing that annoys me about this is the passengers aren't that interactive. Like, the thing with passengers in this game, you want them to be interactive. It's a bit like bus sims as well. Like, OMSI always had great passenger interaction. That's the thing. Okay, I'll start applying that soon. Maybe I don't even need to apply it, actually. It's probably just trying to make sure that the whole train gets on the platform. I probably like spent so long like trying to just look at this. Like, it's taking so long to just get into the station. Okay, I'll probably apply this now. It doesn't matter when we apply it. I mean, not all oh well, it's fine. It's best I can do. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish it would just clip the camera. Put on neutral, put on release. Probably it would have been a good idea to put on neutral. While we're sat here, I'll release it. Dude. Oh my god. Why? It was idle. It was on neutral. What? It's because I was on a gradient. Oh, god. Yay. I didn't save it either, did I? Oh my god. I'll get back to where we were and we'll pick it up. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? That was pretty failed. I mean, that was terrible. So yeah, I'm back in this again. Let's try and not fail. Last time well, it was only a few minutes ago. For me, it wasn't. For me, it was like an hour ago because I had to just go and redo everything. But yeah, it's still a cracking bridge though. But yeah, we're coming into. So I am just gonna bring it back a little bit so that I can apply it at the perfect time. I've had a little bit more practice because I've obviously done the whole route again because I didn't save it, so I need to remember to save like once every 2 stations ish. So yeah, that'll be fine. Cracking scenario though. Yeah, I think we're gonna be on time, hopefully. Just bring this in gradually towards North Queen's Ferry. It's amazing though, I'm running this at 30% CPU, it's just nuts. Like, between 30 and 40% CPU, it's peaked around about 37 though. But I think it's averaging around 30 to 35. Oh dear, I've not been paying a bloody attention again! Oh my god. Why did I do this to myself? I start talking and then I forget what's important. Okay, it's actually been beneficial because I would have done it way earlier. Let's bring it down a little bit. That's perfection, but it's been really slow. So we'll just apply it. You must not accidentally apply this and then emergency brake it, because that would be disastrous. Okay, let's put on neutral. Let's keep the brakes applied. I'm going to put that down to 100%. And I'm going to open the doors. Because last time this was disastrous and I ended up moving forward. Which wasn't good at all. Okay, so we are in North Queensferry. We are, the next station's Inverkeithing in like 3 minutes. Never going to get there on time. Dalgety Bay, Aberdour, which is where I'm going to stop this video. And then we'll continue into Glenrothes with Thornton in the next one. I also dimmed the lights a little bit. It looks like the background's a little bit darker, but you can still see the background. But then I'm brighter. I think that works really well as well. So this whole mini series is great as well because I can try out new things. Also, I tried out today as well. I'll talk about it when I start moving. I tried out the new NVIDIA. Hang on. Oh god, I forgot to release it. Oh my god. Come on, game. Thank you. Do I need to put in like emergency or some rubbish? Because that is just annoying. Look at that, it moves. If you put that in neutral and not keep that on apply, it's going to move. That's the annoying thing with this train. Look at those headlights, absolute great. You can turn the cab light on and off as well. Wow, this game's great, you know. Tunnel 60 FPS. And we've got a 40 limit coming in. See, I don't really want to keep my speed to 40 right now because we are late. But it's going to have to be necessary. Otherwise... Come on, dude, slow down. No, seriously, slow down. I don't want to have to apply brakes, that would be awful. Oh yeah, so I tried out the new NVIDIA speaker thing where it cancels out everybody else in a mic background audio. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you've got somebody's, you know, if you're sitting in, I don't know, a class on Microsoft Teams, then you have to actually sit through, normally you would have to sit through people's background audio, people typing on the keyboard, dogs barking, people coming in the room shouting, all that crap. But now you don't, because Nvidia has a new thing on their new broadcast app. That's how I'm using this blur background as well. It lags a tiny bit, but it's not a huge issue. But yeah, the frames are dropping here, probably because we're as drawn in stuff as usual. But yeah, I'm recording this in 60 FPS and I'm not dropping a frame on OBS. Oh god, what was that? Why was that there? I'm glad I was in the cab. Oh, it was a yellow signal. I just saw that before it changed. Wow. Okay, we can go back up to 50, but I'm not going to do that because we are going to be drawn back to 40. So what's the point? So yeah, I'm pretty certain there's a red signal. Probably somewhere down the line. Either, I don't know which one it'll be. But yeah. We're stopping quite a lot, so I doubt we'll actually reach it. Let's idle at 35 so we can slow down quite easily. Don't want to make the same mistake as I did last time where I'm like slowing down in the last 0.1 mile. So yeah, this is Inverkeithing. Not the nicest of places in the UK, but it's a major train change place, or like a terminus sort of thing. Okay, can I have some brake please? That'd be great. Okay, that's fine. It's quite a long platform, so we can probably cruise in nicely. Oh, that's nice. I love that when you get like trains at the other side as well. So nice. Get time to apply some of the brake. And we will put that on neutral and we will open the doors. Everybody on board. Let's try and apply this. Hang on, I'm going to save it before I do anything. Try and put that up a little bit. So the problem is if you put that up too much, you're going to start moving like I did at North Queensferry. Okay. I think we're ready to move when we're done loading up passengers. Next stop is at 7:04. So yeah, 2 minutes time. Okay, let's go. Quite a quick start. Okay, yeah, so we're heading right. On the way back, we'll come back that way. But we're heading this way right now. Okay, we need to pay attention to the signals because we got a yellow light. It might be in that direction though that the train went, so we'll just be cautious. Okay, we've got a 75 limit coming up, but we've got a station in 1.3 miles, so if you press F6 or is it F8? I can't remember what it is. I don't want to press any number or any key, sorry. Okay, yeah, because the start of the station's in 0.9, so I'm just going to back it off a little bit. We've got F6. Yeah, it's F6 to get your destinations up. Yeah, I'll try and go to 50, and then that'll do it. Because we are running on time, but it's not good. Well, it's not, I say it's not good. It's about as good as it gets. And we've got a gradient, so we can probably just idle it in. And then we can start slowing down a little bit as we get closer. Not the best, like, to be honest, Train Sim World would do a much better job of this than Train Sim 2021. It's not really 2021, but alright. But yeah, Train Sim World would do a much better job of this. Using your CPU and GPU to actually draw things in better. But yeah. Technically it's your memory that draws things in, but you know. Okay, we can start slowing down properly now. Oh jeez. Okay, this is a small station. This is actually a small station. Dalgety Bay. Jeez. Supply some brake. Yes, that's perfect. I think all this train is on the platform. Brilliant. Let's put it on neutral and we'll keep it on that. And we'll open the doors. Hello. So if you press 9 you can see what that train's doing. Dundee to Edinburgh. We can do our usual thing. We release stuff. Well, we try to. Thank you. It takes time, honestly. You spend the whole time at the station just gradually lifting things up. Really, game? I was on neutral. Why? It wasn't moving at all. Oh my god. Well, that went well. Okay, well, that was dumb. The game basically decided to move the train back about 50 times. Oh god, that was so annoying. So yeah, I'm back here, and we're ready to go to Aberdour now. Which is good. Finally. Jeez. What does this do? SPAD, overspeed, AWS. Lots of buttons, really. ETS and engine. The heck? Okay, yeah, so next stop is the last stop for this episode out of our 4-part series round to Glenrothes with Thornton. Sorry, back to Edinburgh, technically. But yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this first little video. First video in a while. So yeah, we've got a 50 limit coming up, so I'm just gonna idle it on 61 and hope it slows down. We can go in the back as well. Hey. Terrible polygon head you've got there. I'd really hate this with Train Sim though, like every now and again, like every 20 to 30 seconds, you get this sort of like lag for about a second or two. Yeah, I slowed down way too quick there. But again, better safe than sorry. This train is difficult to handle, like it's really difficult. Like, it's a challenge though. It's a challenge. It's only a 2-star in the menu. I would put it 4 myself because the train itself is just ridiculous. Okay, Aberdour in about a minute's time. Just check the signal. It's green, so that's good. Let's have a look at the horn. That is the saddest horn in the world. Wow, nice. Okay, let's try slowing down. Oh my god, that came on quicker than I thought. Jeez. Please slow down. Okay. Station's slightly longer than I would have imagined. Oh my god. Okay, so all carriages are not actually on the train, but you know, who cares? Still get max points for it anyway. Let's put it on neutral so it doesn't start flying off. This train is so dumb though. Like the way it works with the braking, it's just... Let's save it again. So yeah, that's going to do it for this first part of our route down to Glenrothes with Thornton. In the next part we will actually arrive at Glenrothes with Thornton, then in the day after, or the night after, whenever this goes up, it should be the third part and then the fourth part. That's technically how parts go, but yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, you want to keep up to date with more stripped runs of videos. It's kind of weird to say that. Then please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode, which should be tomorrow. See you later.